Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Sorry. We talked about Lori Vallow in the first video if you need to go back. And I also talked about the 21-year-old in West Virginia who viciously beat his pregnant girlfriend, late stages of pregnancy, and left her for dead in the woods, thought she was dead, called 911. I was just trying to find some more information about she's in critical condition as well as the baby, so keep them in your prayers. I can't find any other information on her yet. So I was going to go to the LA riots for updates on that. Okay? Hi. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Zoom quit out on me. Everything is going... What is it? I wonder if we're going into that retrograde business or something. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's look at the riots, okay? The update on riots. Okay, so let's see what we've got here going on. Oh my goodness, don't... Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. The internet is being jerked tonight. Okay, here's what I want to see. Okay, so it says that protests flared up in Los Angeles as demonstrators against immigration raids faced off with law enforcement for a third day. Let's see, so this is some of the aftermath of the vehicles being torched, which I don't know why, you know, peaceful protest is one thing, but when you're being destructive and you're doing stuff like this, why, you know? Protesters took over several streets in downtown with booms echoing from both fireworks and police munitions. See, they said the chemical smell is in there. Burning electrical vehicles can release toxic gases. So they're putting everybody at risk as well. You know, these are not peaceful protests at all. Let's see. I'm trying to get the National Guard, which there I saw that myself on live TV. Let's see what we have here. It says throngs of protesters against federal immigration raids descended on downtown Los Angeles. Law enforcement shot less lethal rounds to push back the crowds. Demonstrators spilled onto the 101 freeway. It caused it to be partially shut down. And others set fire to Waymo cars. 300 National Guard members approximately are in the city after the president ordered the deployment of 2,000 troops. That was criticized by the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. About 500 Marines are also ready to deploy. The Newsom urged protesters on social media to remain calm. Okay, and that's working well, right? At least 56 people have been arrested during anti-immigration enforcement protests in downtown Los Angeles. Police Chief Jim McDonald said at a news conference that his officers made 29 arrests yesterday. He said California Highway Patrol took command of law enforcement along 101 freeway as protesters shut it down earlier in the day. They made 17 arrests. Los Angeles Police Chief asked the public to trust the agency. Let's see. He said federal authorities have the right to be able to do what they're doing. He said that he respects ICE as a fellow law enforcement agency and acknowledged its mission, but said of the police department, we don't engage in that activity. He also pushed back against claims that LAPD intentionally ignored ICE's calls for help and was purposely slow to respond amid protests, pointing to a specific claim that his forces delayed responding Friday to a federal officer's request for backup for over 2 hours. It didn't happen, McDonald said. Let's see. Okay, and then there's a lot of unrest. The Governor Newsom said he's going to sue the president administration over its deployment of the National Guard in Los Angeles, something that is usually up to the governor. The suit will be filed very early tomorrow, he said. There's protocol, there's a process, and he felt that he didn't care about that. So let's see what's happening, though. Police this evening broke through makeshift barricades that the protesters put up, pushing them back as they marched forward and fired less lethal rounds. Los Angeles Police Department Central Division said protesters used chairs, garbage bins, and other items, some taken from a nearby Grand Park, to create barriers near the Edward Roybal Federal Building. Shortly before 7:30 p.m., officers in riot gear broke through and moved on protesters who retreated. Officers on horseback held a line against the protesters. Let's see here. "500 Marines are on backup," it says. Let's see, here's another. A Waymo, these are their rides, these ride-hailing car. They're setting those on fire. And then here's another photo. What's going on here? I don't know if Evie's in the chat. If she wants to come on and tell us anything that she can hear or see, or being close to this. A man that was peeking over a guardrail to view the scene got shot right in the middle of his nose bridge by a less lethal police projectile. The officer raised a rifle and shot the man. Dario De Leon, 29, left the man with a 4-inch laceration that went as deep as the bone. Let's see. De Leon said he didn't see the shot being fired, but he saw the recoil and the man hitting the ground. He said it took a water bottle and the help of other people to get him back on his feet. All the while, police were shooting more rounds at the crowd. The man was gushing blood, which left him with blood all over his hands and his pants from helping out. A woman came by, said she had a car. The group of people loaded the man into the car and helped the woman maneuver through traffic to take him to get help. Let's see. Los Angeles police say people in the crowd of protesters are throwing items at them. They include pieces of concrete, used beverage bottles. Officers have been authorized to arrest people throwing objects at law enforcement. Protesters at the intersection of Alameda and Commercial Streets are screaming, "Hold the line." see, what is the latest? Dozens arrested. Let's see what else. There's severe weather that's threatening 44 million after storms push through the south. Or that there's dust storms too coming in, right? Let's see. Okay. I think let me go back to the chat and see if anybody that's there that's in the thick of this. Denise, hi. Oh, it's okay. Oh, happy birthday to Denise. Say happy birthday. It's Denise's birthday. Well, yesterday, the 8th was. Well, it still is that for some people. Happy birthday, Denise. Hi, Boom Pow. Boom Pow, I'm going to get to your shipment. I'm sorry. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. After I do that, Tuesday, I'm going to get on shipments. I'm so sorry about that. That's why I haven't billed you or anything, okay? I'm just please, a little patience. I know you've given me a lot, but I will get your order out to you on Tuesday. I'll take care of it, okay? Thank you so much. Let's see. And Denise had a new grandchild, so you can congratulate her. She just became a grandmother for the first time. That's her birthday present. So, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know where Evie is or what's going on here with the protests, but that's what I can see. Would you say, honey? No hurry. Oh, thank you, Boom Pal. Thank you. And Boom Pal, I don't know if you, thank you for the birthday gift you sent. I appreciate that. So, what else? That's what I've got there. Anything else? Let's see what else is going on in regular stuff that's out there. Let's see. See what else is up. I've been out all day, like I said, for my aunt's 100th birthday party. It was very nice. Okay, what is this? Family is hoping to find answers on Chad Austin. What happened to this man? Virginia man. Blue Ridge Parkway is a 469-mile drive through the Blue Ridge Mountains. They're beautiful views. It's a peaceful area, one that Chad Austin loved to frequent. Oh, he died on Memorial Day in 2019, I guess, and the family is trying to figure out what happened to him. Let's see. I've not heard of this case. Well, this is very intense. Maybe I can take a look. A plane carrying 20 crashed in Tennessee. What is going on with the planes, huh? What the heck is going on? I know this is a smaller plane, but still. Let's see. Plane carrying 20 people crashed in Coffee County, Tennessee on Sunday afternoon. That's according to Tennessee Highway Patrol and Federal Aviation Administration. Emergency responders rushed to the scene. Several people suffered serious injuries, and they were airlifted to nearby hospitals. The crash took place off of Old Shelbyville Road, close to the Beechcraft Heritage Museum in Tullahoma, around 12:45 p.m. local time. Tennessee Highway Patrol shared the first update on social media, saying initial reports suggest 16 to 20 people were on board. Some have been airlifted to nearby hospitals. This is an active scene. Later, the FAA confirmed 20 individuals were on board that aircraft. The plane was a de Havilland Canada DHC-6 Twin Otter, which had taken off from Tullahoma Regional Airport shortly before the crash. Wow. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. American Airlines flight diverted because it was too big for its destination. What? Police end the new investigation into the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. Food additive has more toxic effects. Titanium dioxide. What is that? What's in... Okay, let's look at this. What is this in? Food additive. All right, let's see what's on this. Controversial food additive titanium dioxide likely has more toxic effects than previously thought. That's coming from a new peer-reviewed research, adding that to growing evidence that unregulated nanoparticles used throughout the food system present an underestimated danger to consumers. In nanoparticle form, titanium dioxide may throw off the body's endocrine system by disrupting hormonal response to food and dysregulating blood sugar levels, which can lead to diabetes, obesity, and other health problems. I did something on my blog where we were talking about the nanoparticles of something. It was some kind of thing that, some kind of supplement or something. It was ultra-processed foods more broadly have this effect on food hormones, but there isn't a full understanding of why. Research highlights the detrimental effects of titanium dioxide nanoparticles as potential intestinal endocrine disruptors. Titanium dioxide in nanoparticle form is used in food to brighten whites or enhance colors, and may be in as many as 11,000 U.S. products, especially candy and snack foods. Products like M&M's, Chips Ahoy contain the substance. The EU banned titanium dioxide for food use in 2022 because previous research showed it is likely to be a neurotoxin, an immunotoxin, which causes intestinal lesions and potential damage to genes. The particles can accumulate in your organs and stay in your body for years. Okay, listen to this. So a 2022 lawsuit drew wide attention for alleging that Skittles are unfit for human consumption because they contain titanium dioxide. On the heels of that study, Skittles announced it would stop using the substance, while U.S. Food and Drug has maintained that it's safe. The new research compared the gut health of 3 groups of mice that were fed titanium dioxide nanoparticles, mice that were fed larger microparticles, and mice that were fed none. The mice that were fed the nanoparticles showed lower levels of several types of gut hormones that signaled to the body that it's full. The mice that were fed the nanoparticles showed much higher levels of glucose or blood sugar than those that were fed microparticles. The authors also noted that gut hormones secreted by the enteroendocrine cells play critical role in regulating energy intake and maintaining glucose levels. The titanium dioxide nanoparticles seem to disrupt the enteroendocrine cells differentiation, which is part of the hormone secretion process. These issues can lead to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and insulin resistance. The findings are a big deal because when you start messing with glucose levels, that's diabetes. So let's see. It said, so where's the list of the foods that have this? Let's get a list of foods that have this titanium dioxide. Let's see what it is, okay? Let's see what it's in. All right, let's see. Come on. All right, it says now, candies and sweets. Many candies, especially those with bright colors like Skittles and Starburst, often contain titanium dioxide. Baked goods, pastries, cakes, and frostings frequently use titanium dioxide to achieve a bright white color or improved texture. Dairy products, some milk, coffee creamers, and even cottage cheese may contain it. Processed foods. Many packaged meats and ultra-processed foods can contain it. Chewing gum. Many chewing gums use titanium dioxide. Read the labels. Carefully check the ingredients for titanium dioxide, which may also be listed as artificial color or color added. Choose minimally processed foods. Opt for fresh, whole foods, and foods with a minimal number of ingredients. Cook at home. Preparing meals at home allows you to control the ingredients and avoid unwanted additives. Let's see here. Okay, so Wegmans says that its boxed original mac and cheese does not contain any artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. However, the product does contain titanium dioxide, which is in fact an artificial color. However, Kraft Original Mac and Cheese is free of titanium dioxide. Now, I remember a long time ago they said that Kraft Macaroni and Cheese had something else that was cancer causing, because I stopped that completely. That didn't. Now they're saying it's so crazy, right? Campbell's uses titanium dioxide for added colors in their Healthy Request Chunky Chicken Corn Chowder Soup. However, Progresso Rich and Hearty Chicken Corn Chowder flavored with bacon while containing other color additives is free of titanium dioxide. They say Clover Hill Cherry and Cheese Danish, that's from Dollar General, contains titanium dioxide, while alternatives say Hostess Danish, Berries and Cream Cheese, and Favorite Day Strawberry Cheese Danish are free of the chemical. Kraft Cheddar Fat-Free Shredded Cheese contains titanium dioxide, while the Great Value Shredded Fat-Free Mild Cheddar Cheese does not. Great Value Country Sausage Gravy contains titanium dioxide, while Campbell's Country Style Sausage Gravy and Chef Mate Country Sausage Gravy do not. Lunchables Uploaded Meal Kit Turkey Ham and American Sub Sandwich has the additive in it, but Lunchables Turkey and Cheddar Cheese with crackers and Lunchables Ham and American Cheese are free of it. Snack mixes like Tops Classic Trail Mix and Publix Trail Mix Nut and Chocolate have titanium dioxide. However, Giant Monster Trail Mix is free of the chemical. Little Debbie's Fudge Rounds uses titanium dioxide for added color. However, Oreo Cakesters does not have it. Okay, so there's a petition to, let's see, so it doesn't really give us, you have to look at, but some of them may just say artificial color or something they're saying. But chewing gum, they're saying powdered sugar. Watch your powdered sugar. Let's see. Okay, it says chewing gum. Toppings containing powdered sugar, I guess because they want it to be so white, right? Candy, low-fat dairy products like skim milk and ice cream, food dyes, cottage cheese, food decorations and fillings, seasonings and sauces, flavored beverages including some alcoholic drinks, supplements, and many packaged meals and ultra-processed foods. There's titanium dioxide in sunscreens and other products, sunscreen, makeup, toothpaste, plastics, paint and coatings, flooring and roofing material, paper, rubber, adhesives, tattoos, medications, anti-fogging coatings, and prosthetic implants. The titanium dioxide in sunscreen is used because it helps block harmful ultraviolet rays. They said it's also found in tampons and pads. Let's see. It says New York State is regulating period product manufacturers to disclose their materials, so it's easier to look up if your feminine hygiene products contain titanium dioxide. The bottom line is titanium dioxide is an additive in many food and other products. While we aren't sure about titanium dioxide's impact on our cells, DNA, and the risk of cancer, the potential for harm is certainly there. Yeah, so I guess get it out of your, try to eliminate it. Let's see, medications. Oh my, Christine. Hi, Christine. How are you? You make your own fresh mac and cheese version. Yes. Welcome in, everyone. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Oh, brother. Walgreens is closing 25 stores in June. About microwave safe products. Rescued after a boat. Runaway pet zebra named Ed was rescued and airlifted to safety in Tennessee. King Charles the Rescue turned pack leader who ruled without barking. What? Severe weather leaves more than 100,000 without power as more storms to pummel the southeast U.S. Let's see what's going on. I heard something about this. Was it early today? Or it says that hundreds of thousands of Americans have been left without power after storms continue to batter the country. United States Power Outage is reporting that just over 166,000 homes across Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina have been affected by the poor weather, which started last night. In Alabama, 61,953 homes are without power, while 63,854 have been hit in Georgia and 39,300 in South Carolina, with the number expected to grow. More than 7,000 in Tennessee and 4,000 in North Carolina have all been affected by these outages. Yesterday, weather experts warned that a powerful and prolonged outbreak of severe weather kicked off the month of June. It's going to persist into early next week. It's threatening more than 100 million people across a broad path of the United States east of the Rocky Mountains. Temperatures could reach 90 degrees amid air quality alert in New York, it's saying. Let's see what else we have. Severe weather threatens 44 million after storm slams the Midwest. A lot of people without power, huh? Okay, let's see here. Some more stuff about food. Ultra-processed foods are causing premature death. Here's 4 culprits. Let's see what it is. What are the 4 culprits? Ultra-processed foods are getting a lot of attention. Research links them to cancer, heart disease, inflammation, and cognitive decline, and diabetes. Okay. Highly chemically processed foods are a chief culprit behind an epidemic of chronic disease in the United States. New research suggests that in addition to chronic disease, ultra-processed foods may be driving premature deaths. They showed a correlation in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine between the higher consumption of ultra-processed foods to increase of premature deaths, and those are deaths between the ages of 30 and 69. Okay, analyzing data from 8 countries: Australia, Brazil, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, the UK, and the US. The researchers found that each 10% rise in UPF's proportion of total caloric intake raised all-cause mortality risk by 3%. Let's see. What do they tell us with these? Let's see. So, sodium, trans fats, and sugar because of the changes in the foods. Let's see. I'm not going to give us. Okay, here's what it says here. While the study didn't look at individual food impact on premature death and mortality risk, another study last year did. These researchers found that the following foods were linked with the highest all-cause mortality risk: processed meat, sugary and artificially sweetened beverages, dairy-based desserts, and ultra-processed breakfast foods like sugary cereals. In that study, researchers found that participants whose diet contained the highest proportion of ultra-processed foods had a 4% higher risk of all-cause mortality, as well as an 8% higher risk of mortality from neurodegenerative diseases compared to those who ate the least ultra-processed food. Air quality alert expands from New York City to Long Island. Thanks. Okay, so try to eat the least amount of processed foods. Okay, let me go over here for a second. I want to look at something else. I want to go here. So I guess they have the Tony Awards. That's not, I'm just not into that. Okay, let me see something here. Okay. So they still haven't found that father. I don't think he's alive anymore. But here's the, here, let's talk about this. This is a feel-good story. Okay. Here we go. See, my necklace should have sold last night in honor of the zebra rescue. If anybody wants to buy the zebra necklace in honor of the zebra rescue, let me know. You could say it's a replica of this zebra if you want. Are they going to check up on you? It is a replica of this zebra, right? Look at the zebra and the little... Isn't he cute? Okay, so how did he get there? What happened to him? Ed, the zebra, went missing from its new owner on May 31st, and that's according to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. He was a pet zebra, and he became a viral sensation after he got loose in Tennessee on May 31st, but he was safely captured by the police today, Sunday, June 8th. Yay! He was airlifted and flown by helicopter back to a waiting animal trailer. The missing zebra became the subject of numerous memes amid his adventures on the run. But now he's safely back home after more than a week on the loose. Zebra on the loose. Let's see. The animal named Ed became an overnight celebrity after he escaped his new owner in Tennessee, and he was spotted running through residential neighborhoods and on an interstate after more than a week. The search finally came to an end on Sunday, June 8th, when the zebra was captured by aviation crews. And the sheriff's office is happy to report Tango 82 aviation crews located zebra Ed, returned him to his owner on Sunday. It's interesting. I was just like sitting there like in that hammock thing, right? How it's not, how he's like sitting down and it's not, doesn't have him like suspended like under his belly with his four legs down, right? It's interesting. That must be scary like crazy for that zebra to be like that. Why did they have to airlift him like that? Video footage showed the zebra being hoisted up into the air in a net after it was found in a pasture near the Buchanan Estate subdivision near Interstate 24. His legs dangled from the net as it spun in the sky. That's scary. Deputies were on standby for safety of the residents who live nearby, and Ed was airlifted and flown by helicopter back to a waiting animal trailer. The sheriff's office worked with the Tennessee Highway Patrol and the Tennessee Wildlife Resource agency to bring Ed home. The animal arrived in Christiana on May 30th, and the next morning, his owner, who has not been named, reported him missing. The runaway zebra was then spotted, wreaking havoc on Interstate 24 near Joe B. Jackson Parkway. In response to the animal running through traffic on both sides of the highway, deputies closed the interstate over the weekend before reopening it when the animal disappeared into the woods. Interesting. The zebra's disappearance and subsequent search captured the internet's attention as he roamed free. Some people shared sightings of the galloping zebra online, while others created memes featuring the animal. Now, according to the Tennessean, it is legal to own a zebra as a pet in Tennessee, classifies them as a Class 3 animal. They do not require any special permit. However, the Library of Congress notes that zebras are unpredictable in nature and they have a tendency to attack, precluding them from being good candidates for domestication. Okay. So, interesting, right? And let's see. Justin Bieber has something to say. What does he have to say here? Hold the phone for a minute here. Here we go. Justin Bieber said that he's tired of contractual relationships. Quit making your life about work, he wrote on top of a close-up selfie in an Instagram story post. He said he's tired of transactional relationships. He has shared other cryptic messages on June 7th and June 8th, touching on forgiveness and flaws, saying, and I quote, "I listened to those fools who told me to work harder, and there's no end to trying to earn your spot in this life because I tried. You have everything you need right now," he wrote on top of a close-up selfie in one Instagram story. He said he's tired of transactional relationships. If I have to do something to be loved, that's not love. His insight into his feelings extended to his Instagram stories, where he posted 4 selfies and addressed expectations. And another one, and he quote, "This is how I feel after people keep telling me there's more work to do, after I've given everything I have to give. I don't think any of us can handle hearing, you've just got to try a little harder, and you'll be like me. It's not true. I listened to those fools who told me to work harder, and there's no end to trying to earn your spot in this life. I tried. You have everything you need right now." In a follow-up, he said, "We want to make our life about work so bad, but this life is about God, loving us so we can love each other. Quit making your life about work. God will always inspire you to want to work harder. You think if you don't tell people to work hard, that they won't? Stop playing God, please. Conditioning will make you feel like you don't know what the F you knew." He wrapped up his comments with a message about faith and how Jesus was always the answer to pain we're all facing. He said, and I quote, "People still keep making me think if I work hard on myself, I'll be better like them. But the harder I work on myself, the more I think about myself. I thought the point was to think about one another. The only thing that helps me think about others to let go, not try harder, join me in letting go of not trying harder." I don't know. So we've got that. Now let's see what else is going on. Let me go back to you guys and see where you are. Okay. Bink, did you have anything to report on the riots? Any reporting on the riots, Bink? Hello, Bink. Do you have anything to report? Any reporting? Any reporting? Okay, let me see here. Okay, what time is it? You know what? You know what? I think I'm going to cool it early tonight because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And I think I want to just relax. I think I'm going to relax tonight. How's that? I'm going to do word cookies, then I'm going to sign off. Imagine that. Imagine that. No, it was noisy 15. Yeah, it's quiet now? Okay. My brother said the troops are here. No, the National Guard is there. You don't watch any TV. National Guard is there and the Marines are on standby or something. Oh, let's see. I can't take it. I can't take it. I would always go see what was going on. Back in the day, I would have drove down. No, you can't do that. No. Stay away from there. There's harmful chemicals in the air from cars that they're lighting on fire to stuff that they're putting out there. You don't want to go over there. I would always go see what's going on. Yeah, but you can't do that anymore. You cannot do that anymore. You asked you to go bowling, but I couldn't even lift my ball. Okay. Well, then you can't go then, I guess, right? How's your son doing? How's your son doing with his, move? He's doing good. No, he didn't really see the zebra. Did he? That would be good to see it, wouldn't it be? No, he didn't really see it. Are you telling the truth, Evie? Let me see a picture. I don't believe it. Send me a picture. Oh. All right. I didn't think so. Oh, you were joking. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Denise, for being here. Um, I don't know. Where's Murder of Crows? A little too early, probably, for her, right? Oh, that's okay, Gail. I thought you were going to bed, Gail. Weren't you going to bed? I thought you were going to bed. I did truly already. Oh my gosh. Finally. Oh yeah, I had a good time at the party. A lot of my cousins came from all over. What do you want to know about the party? My aunt, her wish was that we'll all get to do this again next year. We'll be here to do this again next year. Um, we had good food, good conversation, good time. What else could I tell you? Let's see. Let's see. I was very shocked to see a lot of my cousins that I didn't know were coming. It was really a nice, nice surprise. Shoot, what do I do here on this one? What did I miss? Oh, hold on a minute. Doe. Ken, right? Was it? Oh, no. Den. Shoot. Den. Die. Key. I did key already. Nod. Node. Yonder. No. Yeah. Let's see. A 1. What else? Eon. Eon. Let me see here. Dino? No. Do I did done do? There's got to be another D. Die, den, do. Dawn, dawn. We now are gay apparel. Fa la fa la fa la la. Okay, let me see here. Oh, end. And then nod, so it could be one ode. Yeah, then done. Oh, yoke. Yoke is going to be one, right? What about yoked? Yes. One more. Let's see. It's got to begin with the D. D-E. And do. Dink. No. Deny. 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 Oh, let's see what I got over here. I'll claim that. All right. Claim that. Claim that. What the heck was that? Hi, Heart Made Wise. let's see. Thought I did that already. Okay, that was easy. That was easy. That's okay. Cone. Oh, koi. Oh, hi, Murder of Crows. I was waiting for you. Cyclone. Right. Very good. Only once? No, wait a minute. What happened here? Lonely, only. doing here? Cycle? Yeah. Very good. Should we try to do it till we get an advancement? I don't know. We'll see. I'm supposed to be going to bed. She's not feeling good, video. Didn't you hear when she tried to sing for happy birthday to me? She doesn't feel good. Insomnia. Oh, good murder cruise. What is it? Hi, Christine. What's going on? Good night, Denise. Good night, Denise. Good night, Denise. Good night, Denise. Good night. I'm blanking out. I'm blanking out. Amino acids. No. No, it begins with an A. All right. Anima. No, there's only one A. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night. I will see you guys. Yeah, that's an action, no. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to call it a night. I got an appointment tomorrow. So I'm going to try to find out how to end this crazy thing. Thank you for watching. God bless. Prayers. And be good. Happy birthday. And congratulations to Denise again. And I don't know how to get out of this crazy thing. Where's my crazy thing here? Where did I start you from? Here. Bye, guys.